Hey everybody, it's Jeanine and Jason and Lucky Puppy, and I was just walking through here. Please tell me that is something.
Awesome.
Is it?
Want me to take the camera? Or you want to pick it up?
You pick
That's
it up.
your first good one.
Oh, is it?
Lucky dog paid off.
Yes. That's a good puppy.
Take off.
Oh, frick, it's cold.
Just come out of right here?
Yep, I wasn't sure if it was something, and then
Sure
so I
is.
flipped it out.
Probably. I'm gonna guess it's a hopewell, but it's woodland looking. Well, the base is kind of ground. Oh man, we're about to get that home. It's a tough call. I know one thing. I got screwed.
Thank you, puppy. Hey everybody, we're back, and Jason just found him something.
I got a bird point.
Nice. Oh, he's cute. He's pretty.
Ding, maybe. Yeah, a little ding off the ear. That's a tiny one.
Nice.
There's one for each of us today.
Yeah.
Lucky dog somewhere around here.
Yeah, who knows? Went back to the house, I think. Because he's smart, and it's warm over there. We'll get back with you. Yes, she's gonna drive.
She's gonna drive us home.
You gonna drive us home, puppy?
Where the arrowheads are. We're gonna have to throw some food over there.
She wants to go bye-bye.
Come on. Come on.
That is a good girl. Yes, she is.
Is it your car now?
Yeah, there you go. Make yourself comfortable.
Alright. Hey everybody. It's time for some cleanup video. And big congrats to Jeanine. She got most of a point. It's seen better days. And tough call on what its name really is, but I'm going with woodland or something along them lines. And let's see, you saw this base. It was one of the first things I found the other day. It's got a lot of patina to it. And the drill, I think, is actually a triangular culture. It's got that kind of edge work to it, but I'm not certain. It could be archaic, and I just don't know what I'm looking at, but it really has a later look about it. The thumb scraper for Richard. See the teeth going down the one side there. And where I found these two, which this is actually a pretty good find. It's got some dings, but I'm happy with that one. And this, which is called a hopewell, I still think it's a hopewell, but man, the base is spectacularly ground. I mean, dull. So I don't know. You see it's busted on the tip there. Pretty random. Did score this little, I'm not sure if that's a Gilbert or what that is. It's pretty thin, but not thin enough to be a notched triangle. Nothing's looking too photogenic in the light tonight. This is a purple, pretty, busted PC with a little bit of edge to it. Found this. See the facets of the bladelet there. Where I found that the 2 points together, there's a lot of really pretty material. And this is actually a fairly, I don't know if I can catch it there, but it's a thick flake. Man, oh man. Flint Ridge. It's pretty stuff even if it's not heat treated. I found a flake tool and a lot of tips. Piece of a triangle from out at my uncle's. Triangles are the theme for our next archaeological club meeting. Ooh, that's bad. There's a tip. A piece of a broke that's It's got a blade edge to it, but it's been in a fire on the back side of it. It's a pop off. I didn't catch this on tape. I'm pretty sure it's broke itself. And my reasoning for that, if I could get it to zoom in, is you'll start to make out all this scratching. And the scratches go, I'm not talking about the plow marks, but there's all kinds. See them right there by my thumb real good. Going every direction. See them all going about the same direction on what I presume would be the bit end if this is a Hopewell Celt. I'll give you a little edge work. It's been busted bad. And on this backside that's completely shattered, the only piece that's left is a piece of the bit. If I could get this to zoom in. Again, I apologize for the shadows. You can see there's scratching going across that. There's a little bit of the polish left right there. The whole top shattered off, or back, whatever you want to call it. Bottom. But when you get slate wet, it's a lot prettier. You can kind of make out that it's got these lines going around it. But it looked prettier in the field. So that's that. For Christmas, I bought my buddy a drill, and I got myself some pretty triangles because they were reasonably priced, and I respect the guy who I bought these from. He's an Ohio collector slash hunter slash ASO guy, and they're really nice triangles. The drill was really nice that I got my buddy for Christmas. I should have got a tape or a video of it, but he threw in a killer black bladelet. That's he said black Flint Ridge. So Commissioner Tom, there, add that to Zaleski, Coshocton, and the various others. But this is Flint Ridge, and it's got some black specks in it. A lot of yellow, brown, green. It's not really green. It's like a drabish. Kind of hard to describe. Yeah, it's a neat piece. He said it was a paleo flake tool, and I think it's fascinating. It's really neat. My buddy Joe got me this for Christmas. Just that, the width on this stem, or whatever you would call this, is fantastic. It's a really neat, really wild Thebes piece. And, I've been dreaming about maybe putting a tip on it, but I don't really restore many. It's a really massive. Let me put that up. It's almost covering this triangle space that far apart. Whoa. It's when the Atlanta Giants. Jeanine outdid herself, truly, and she asked Richard, what he thought I'd like, and he kind of sent a few things, and he threw in 2 Aftons, and she plundered that one out of the package. I don't mind, though. It's a nice little Afton, and she made me. Let me get this out here. Sorry. This it's a photo book, and this was the first one I ever found. Nice picture of it. Sorry for the glare in here. There's a lot of light going on, and yeah, it's fantastic. She had some sort of program on her computer, and it's kind of like you print it out, or actually you have somebody else print it out and you pick it up, or they can mail them to you. But it's really neat. That was my first and probably my best blunt. I guess we can go ahead and answer that question. And sorry, it's glossy paper, it's photo paper, so it's not gonna do too well as I'm changing angles. And hey, there's one with Elvis. That's a recent one, but it's a fantastic gift. I mean, stuff like that, when it's all crafty and made for you, it gives you, the goosebumps of awesomeness when somebody gives you a gift. And while we're talking about awesome gifts, I better get to the best one ever. And You may recognize most objects in this frame as being found by one individual. Aside that one was found by his beautiful, oh, what do the magicians call the ladies? You know what I mean. Yeah. And I found that. Wonder what kind of base that is. And this Afton is just there to show off. But let's get to the good part and show you what I got for Christmas, because it's hiding under that box. I mean, to tell you what, I flipped out. But there it is. That was my Christmas present, and thanks a million to Richard and Jeanine. I mean, y'all are two of the best friends a guy could ask for. I'm getting a little choked up. There's the life of a Smith-Smetley, what are you going to call it? The preform, it's missing a tip. I need to get a whole one. Into the biggin. It used a couple times. It's used in losing a ear. Oh yeah. That Afton Richard didn't find. Nobody, that's not a cucumber. Everything else in there is a cucumber. But look at the material on that. Man. That's that Afton I was talking about, Richard. When I said I had one Afton that was broken, but I bought it just to have the material. It's some of the prettiest stuff. Don't know what it is. But yeah, but back to this. And used a couple times, losing a shoulder, losing 2 shoulders. Oh, a drill. I love this frame. This is one of my favorite frames. Well, it is my favorite frame. I gotta say that. This little Afton's not a cucumber. This is one I kept out of the Christmas bonus. Thanks, Richard. You're a good buddy, man. Really are. Can't wait to get back here. And peace out, everybody. Happy holidays.